It's a Monday morning and you are going out for a job interview, but you are not well prepared for this interview and don't feel confident going. Lack of knowledge about the job, bad first impressions, feeling anxious and not ready for a job interview are a few scenarios. As a working man and woman, you and I know the importance of a job interview preparations. And in today's competitive world, we all need to do well not only during the job interview, but before going into the interview to make sure you get a good result and succeed. Preparing for an interview primarily means taking time to thoughtfully consider your goals and qualifications relative to the position and employer. To accomplish this, you should perform research on the company and carefully review the job description to understand why you will be a good fit. Let's look at these steps to preparing for an interview. First one, carefully examine the job description. During preparation work, you should use the employer's posted job description as a guide. The job description is a list of the qualifications, qualities, and background the employer is looking for in an ideal candidate. The more you can align yourself with these details, the more the employer will be able to see that you are qualified. The job description may also give you ideas about questions the employer may ask throughout the interview. Create a list of your strengths that match the requirements. These might include skills, qualities, certifications, experiences, professional qualifications, abilities, computer skills, and knowledge bases. You can bring up some of these assets when you explain to the employer why you are an excellent fit for the job. Also, think of examples from past work experience that show you have these qualities. This way, if the interview asks you to describe a time when you demonstrate a particular skill or ability, you will be ready. It is likely you will get asked why you are interested in this particular role and company. So, to make sure you can answer, identify a couple of key factors about the job and the organization. This preparation will help you be ready to answer job-specific interview questions and behavioral interview questions designed to determine if you have the knowledge, skills, and qualities needed to perform the job. Next, we are going to look at perform research on the company and role. Researching the company you are applying to is an important part of preparing for an interview. Not only will it help provide context for your interview conversations, but it will also help you when preparing the thoughtful questions for your interviewers. Research the product or service. It is important to learn all you can about product or service the company provides and produce. You don't necessarily need to understand each and every detail, especially if it's a technical product and you are interviewing for a non-technical position. But you should also have a basic understanding of the main products or services the company offers. Research the role. It's important to read the job description carefully and make sure that you understand all the requirements and responsibilities that go along with it. This will not only prepare you with thoughtful, targeted questions about the position during the interview, but it will ensure that you are truly qualified and prepared to tackle the responsibilities if you get the job. Researching the role before an interview will also help you to decide whether the position is right for you. Research the company culture. Modern companies usually have social media accounts and blogs that discuss their company culture and industry. This information can give you an impression of the tone and personality of the company, as well as what they value. No matter how good a job may seem, it's important that you fit within the company culture and share similar personalities and values. Remember that the interview is just as much about you finding a good fit for your own work environment as it is about the company finding a good fit for the role. The third one that we are going to look at is print hard copies of your resume and other related documents. It is important to know what to bring and what not to bring to a job interview. Items to bring include a portfolio with extra copies of your resume, a list of references, a list of questions to ask the interviewer, and something to write on, like papers, books, notebooks, and etc. Most employers ask for digital copies of your resume with the application, but they may not have easy access to it during the interview itself. Having hard copies to present to multiple interviewers shows that you are prepared and organized. You should have at least 3 copies to provide for multiple interviewers, plus one for yourself to follow along. During your preparation, read over your resume and rehearse explanations for any gaps that may appear or other oddities. For example, you may have switched careers before or had other legitimate reasons for employment gaps. This can be a concern for employers, so it's best to prepare your explanation to show them that you are not a risk. Also, be ready to engage the interviewer. So, you want there to be a give and take in the conversation. So, you are building a relationship with the interviewer rather than just providing a rote responses to questions. Have questions of your own. Have questions of your own ready to ask the interviewer. It's the best way to prepare for these questions by writing notes and rehearsing your answers out loud. To conclude, give yourself the best chance possible for interview success by preparing well in the lead up into your interview. Keep in mind that you only get a brief chance, or about 7 seconds, when you get to the interview stage of the recruiting process. So, first impression is crucial. Expect the unexpected and carry a positive mindset on the outcome that may or may not cause the rejection feelings. Thank you.